how alpha males really act in the wild. Alpha males lead the pack. In the human society, alpha males lead their families, but of course they lead themselves first. Let me share with you 10 things confident men never do. It is these confident men I'm calling alpha males, men who are confident. They have personal leadership and family leadership and society leadership. But before I share with you the 10 things that confident men never do, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If I have been a blessing to your life and you love my content, please support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much. So 10 things confident men never do. Number 1, confident men never fight. They never hit their woman. They never call her names. They don't abuse the woman they love. They don't terrorize their children. They actually protect them. That's the first role of an alpha male in the pride lines. Men don't fight physically. They fight with their brains. Alpha males fight with their brains. The reason people hit someone like their wife or weak people out there is because they can't stand criticism. They can't stand to be corrected. Guess what? Alpha males, leaders, men who are leaders, can absorb criticism. They can absorb pressure. They can allow people to disagree with them. They know it's not personal. People are subject to their own opinions. But weak males, they will go and hit their wife, but they can't hit the boss who calls them names in the office. They have never hit their mother who is so annoying and nagging. They have never hit a cop who unfairly pulled them over. But they go to fight with someone who is weaker than them because they are cowards. If you are a boxer, go try out your boxing skills in the boxing ring with other men. If you're good in taekwondo and karate, why try it with the woman you're supposed to protect? Your muscles were meant to protect her. You are abusing your privilege. Go test your karate and taekwondo skills in the ring with other men. Alpha males fight with other men. By that I don't mean they go harassing other guys out there. No. I mean if they are soccer players, they go to sort it out with other men. Games are for men and for women. We have soccer for men and soccer for women. Play at your own league as a man. Don't go to hit someone. That's a sign of weakness. Humility is a sign of strength. Number 2, alpha males never fail. What I mean by fail, I mean this. By fail, I mean they never give up. Of course, projects fail, businesses fail, careers, people lose jobs. That's not what I mean. But I mean alpha males, confident men never give up on life. They know that what they have gone through, even if they lose their job or a business goes under, they know this is temporal pain. It does not define them. They cannot be defined by a setback. They rise up, dust off, and move on. They never give up on their career. They never give up on their business. They never give up on their family. They never even give up on their physical and mental well-being. And they don't compete with other men. That's for weak dudes. They compete against their goals. They compete against excellence. They compete to finish their race. They run their race. They stay their course. They stay on their track. 10 things confident men never do. Number 3, they never beg. Alpha males never beg. They never wait for things. They never wait for anything on silver platter. Alpha males don't look forward to inheritance. It's okay if someone gives them inheritance, but they don't expect any free lunch. Alpha males earn for their living. They don't solicit for sympathy. They look for partnership with others. They don't want you to give them fish. Teach them how to fish, and they will stand on their own feet. Alpha males don't steal from the government and from their employer. They believe in eating from their own sweat. Hey, 10 things alpha males never do. Number 4, they never get housed. It's weak men who go to live in a woman's house. Mama's boys. Men who've lost their mind. Alpha males, the woman goes to live in their house. They invite the woman into their house when they get married. It is the woman who moves to their house. Yes, one can have a temporal setback, but you'd rather borrow money from the bank, from financial institutions, or from fellow men. But don't stoop that low to go and live in a woman's house. You're supposed to house her, to lead her. You're supposed to lead the pack. The problem began in Eden when Adam began to follow Eve. Come on, get back to the steering wheel and drive your family. Hey, 10 things confident men never do. Number 5, alpha males. Confident men never ghost. They never ghost their girlfriend. They never ghost their wife. What's ghosting? Switching off the phone. Faking how busy you are in a board meeting or a seminar or a business forum. Alpha males communicate where they are. Their wife, their girlfriend know exactly what they're doing. They know their working hours and off working hours, and they're reachable when they need to be reached. They don't hide their phone. They don't go with it in the restrooms. They're comfortable if the woman in their life can take their phone because they have nothing to hide. Weak men keep a chain of women around them to massage their egos because they're weak. Alpha males, they have nothing to hide. They're decisive. Weak people are indecisive. That's why they switch off their phones, because they have 2, 3, 4 women around. Because they don't have the answer. No is an answer. If you don't want to do something, if you need some me time, communicate with your woman that you need some me time today, into the gym or a spa or walking or jogging or hiking or golfing, whatever you normally do in your me time, even if it's mere meditation and quiet time. You know, alpha males maintain eye contact because they have nothing to hide. Weak men are liars. They lie to cover up because they don't want their mischiefs to be disclosed. You know, when you're confident with your lifestyle, you have nothing to hide. You speak the truth because all truth is parallel. You don't need to remember the truth. It takes a lot of energy to remember lies. Are you a liar? If you find someone who is a liar, a pathological liar, that's a very weak person. He has so much fear and paranoia around him. He has to cover up for a lot of stuff. Clean up your mess. Be transparent. Be accountable. Hey, 10 things confident men never do. Number 6, they never stalk. Alpha males never stalk. They don't try to follow up their woman, their wife, or their girlfriend, investigating them as though they have committed a crime, stalking them around, following them up on social media, calling their girlfriends, their wife's girlfriend, to know what their wife is doing with who. Because alpha males trust the woman in their life. Alpha males don't believe another man can snatch their wife. They are confident with themselves. It is weak men who think their woman can be stolen by other men. Come on, come on. You've got to learn to trust the woman in your life. Hey, 10 things confident men never do. Number 7, they don't massage their ego, ego. They don't try to look bigger, to intimidate others through their jobs, their business card, through their cars, through their careers. They don't try to intimidate people through titles or their wealth or property or assets. If you want someone to massage your ego, you are a weakling. You are not an alpha male. Alpha males, 3 characteristics of alpha males. Number 1, they apologize. Apologizing is a sign of strength, not weakness. Weak people can never say sorry. Strong men are quick to admit their mistakes and to say sorry. Number 2, Alpha males forgave. They let go of their hearts. See, forgiveness is a virtue for the brave. The weak can never forgive. The weak will remember offense 10 years later. They will keep reminding you what you've done over and over and over again. They never learn to bury the hatchet. They never learn to put the past in the sea of forgetfulness. Alpha males forgave to open a new chapter in their personal lives, in their marriages, in their businesses. And number 3, alpha males appreciate. They appreciate their woman. They compliment her. They say, "You're looking good, darling. Thank you for the dinner. I love your shape." Weak men cannot tell a woman that unless they want to sleep with her for the first time. Yes, weak men, before they sleep with a woman, they will say all the nice things. 2, 3, 4 dates later, they never shower her with compliments. True, real men, men enough, alpha males, will compliment the woman in their life for a lifetime, for every meal, for every support, for her work at home, and for who she is, more importantly, for who she is, and then how she looks. And they compliment her every day. They also learn to appreciate other people. They appreciate their colleagues, they appreciate their boss, they appreciate the people above them, below them, at the same level with them. They appreciate their supervisors in college. They learn to appreciate others. They don't massage their egos. Weak men massage their egos. Number 8, alpha males never brag. They have no time for pride. They have no time to show off or to boast. You know why people brag? They are looking for assurance. They are looking for validation. Alpha males are comfortable in their own skin. They don't try to look for validation through material things. You know, there's nothing wrong with posting your stuff on social media so long as you're not doing that to get validation from others. I allow the public to peep and peek into my private life, to have a glimpse into my lifestyle for only one reason. There are millions of people around the world who look up to me, who learn from me on how to handle their families and their careers and their personal lives. So occasionally, I'll post pictures of Mercy and myself and the kids, all for a holiday destination. But I tell you with a lot of humility, I tell you with sincereness of heart, I do it for one and only one reason. Because there are people who are studying my lifestyle to know how to treat the woman in their lives, the children in their life. I do that to encourage other guys. But if you're posting pictures of big cars and big houses just to show off, just to brag around, you have a problem. You have a problem. You must never find your identity from what you can lose. Never derive your identity from what can be taken away from you. You can lose your body shape. You can lose your car. You can lose your job. You can lose your titles. You can lose your assets. What will be left of you if material things disappear? You will become a shell of a man. Learn to derive your identity from what you can lose. The real you from God's perspective. Real men never brag around. It doesn't help. It's a pursuit of weaklings. Hey, 10 things confident men never do. Number 9, they never stagnate. Alpha males are progressive individuals. They are not retrogressive and they don't mark time. They're always making progress. There is personal growth. They believe in learning. They grow in their attitudes. They grow in their relationships. They don't keep solving the same problems 10 years later. There is evidence of growth in their relationships. They grow in their career life. They don't remain stuck in one position for 5 years. They get promoted if they're employed. And if they're in business, there is evidence the business has grown in customer base, in turnover, in income, in sales, in employees, in branches, in influence. Come on. Real men believe in growth in their finances. They are progressive. They don't get satisfied at one position. They don't achieve and then settle down. They're always pushing themselves, stretching themselves, going to the next level. Until their last breath, they are always on a growth mode. Hey, 10 things confident men never do. Alpha males never divorce. Oh, I know that's very sensitive. Please, please, please stay with me to the very end. Don't switch off this video, please. I know this is very sensitive. So before I go on, if you have gone through divorce, I am so sorry for that painful experience. My parents have separated. I know no one marries with the intention of divorcing. But if you're going to remarry, learn the lessons from your past so that you don't go through a vicious cycle time and again. You see, alpha males take full responsibility for their marriage. They fight for their families. They purpose in their hearts, my marriage cannot fail. The buck stops with me. The primary reasons why marriages fail is blame games. Every time a marriage fails, both partners are blaming each other. I'm challenging you as a man. The buck stops with you. You approached the girl in your life. You approached your woman your choice. How dare you come 4 years later, 10 years later, and start saying she's controlling you. She's a control freak. Didn't you see it when you were dating? If she's foolish, so are you. Wise men don't marry foolish women. Your woman, your choice. Winning in marriage begins by saying the buck stops with me. My marriage cannot fail. I take full responsibility for my marriage. So long as you're going to blame that woman, so long as you're going to blame your mother-in-law, so long as you're going to blame finances, blame career, blame the government, blame her pastor, you are a loser. Real men take responsibility for their success. They argue, if it's going to be, it's up to me. I'm the only reason for my failure and I'm the only reason for my success. No one can cause me to be successful, and for that matter, no one can cause me to fail. The buck stops with me. Why do marriages fail? Many reasons. Let me just share four. Four very common reasons. Number one is infidelity. Real men stay at home. They drink from their own cistern. They cultivate their own garden. They realize there's nothing they're getting that other woman that the woman does not have. So they focus on complimenting the woman, dressing her up, taking her for the salon, speaking kind words to her because she becomes what you continually speak to her. It's weak men who go sleeping with every other woman, looking for approval, looking for validation. Alpha males don't bring STDs and HIV/AIDS home. They take care of the health of their marriage. And by the way, sexlessness is also infidelity. Sex in marriage is not an option. Sex in marriage is mandatory. It's a duty. Alpha males don't run away from their bedroom. Alpha males perform their duties. They are not lazy in bed. Hey, sexlessness is infidelity. And a man who runs away from his wife is not an alpha male. That's a weak male. Strong males. Alpha males are always looking for the woman in their life. Hey, come here, baby. Tonight I need you, darling. Come on. Hey. Number two, why people divorce? Abuse. If you abuse your woman verbally, physically, emotionally, sexually, financially, spiritually, eventually that marriage will break. Before long, you'll have nailed the last on the casket. I tell you this, your woman does not persevere because she's stupid. It's just a matter of time before your bubble is burst. There is not a single woman in this society today who can withstand endless assault and abuse, no matter how moneyed you may be, no matter how rich or influential you may be. Eventually, that marriage will break. It's weak people who abuse their women. Why do marriages break? Number three, of course, lack of communication. Switching off your phone, sleeping out of home with no reason. You can't be reached. You're very sensitive with your phone because you keep receiving texts of the women you flirt with. and you block communication channels. You don't want to be questioned. You don't want to be asked anything. You're using the weapon of silence at home. A marriage can withstand infidelity and financial struggles and in-laws, but there is no relationship that can last without communication. The foundation of every relationship is communication. Communication is what makes us human. Why do marriages break? Number 4 is the money. I said these are not the only reasons, but the primary reasons. Money, 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 money. And the only way out to avoid money battles, be accountable and transparent. Plan your money together. For alpha males, your money is not your money. It's family money. It is weak men who think what they earn is theirs. You don't deserve a family. If you think what you earn is for you, you don't deserve a family. Stay single and enjoy your money for the rest of your life. If you choose marriage, you don't have any money. Your money belongs to your woman and your children. Budget all your income together. Let her feel secure about her future. My goodness, please pick this book. It's called Marriage Works, The 3 Secrets of My Marriage. I wrote this book primarily for alpha males. Weak men cannot read it. If you're interested with your marriage working, this will be a very powerful tool to strengthen your marriage, to encourage you, to inspire you to soldier on, to help you win in your marriage. If this video blessed you, please give me a comment and share this video with other men. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel and ring the bell to get notified when I upload new videos. I upload new videos every week. You don't want to miss on my latest videos. I wish you the very best as a man in your personal life, in your relational life, in your professional life, and more importantly, in your spiritual life. Alpha males walk with God. God is their number one. Thank you so much, and God bless you.